And welcome to another edition of Coffee and Comics, where today I'm going to show some support and talk about a good friend of mine, Aaron Leadup. If you haven't heard of him, check out his Facebook page. Uh, he has sent me a 10-page script of his script on these fine people right here that I'm using as a prop, called the Justice League, but it's not called the Justice League movie, it's Justice for All. So, now, when I read this, um, first of all, I thought, well, that's cool, he's gonna send me, he's the one that's gonna try and write a good Justice League script that no one is doing right now. Because, Warner Brothers, Hollywood, there's too much stuff going on to where the creative process is not melding very well, and that's probably why they haven't made a really good DC movie besides Batman. But see, Batman was Christopher Nolan, not, Warner Brothers and other things. And so, like, what now I'm hoping that the Man of Steel will be the stepping stone to the Justice League movie and to everyone else's movies besides Batman's movie, because we've seen Batman before and we've seen Superman before, but how about, a Wonder Woman movie or a Flash movie or Aquaman movie or a better Green Lantern movie, because the last Green Lantern movie wasn't that good. Let's be honest, wasn't that good. I mean, you may be shaking your head going, yeah, it was okay. No, it was horrible. Come on, let's all face facts. Also, Superman Returns was kind of horrible. I mean, come on. Again, face facts. Superman was horrible. Anyways, um, here's the good things about this script idea so far, is that he's got he's got the main three. He's got Superman. He's got Batman. He's got Wonder Woman. Now, who he casts as who he casts as Superman if he keeps like Henry Cavill and but see, the main thing is trying to get Wonder Woman and Batman, mainly Batman, because is it going to be Christian Bale or is it going to be Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Now, if it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt, that would be really cool, because in that script there's a part where he's chilling out on a lawn chair next to a pool, and he pulls out this little black hard drive and plugs it in the computer and brings up the whole bat symbol, that computer on a laptop, which again, that's a good note. I like that. That's pretty good. But he needs to, there's holes. That's why he came to me, obviously. But what I told him is he needs to rework it a little more. He needs, stop and go over some research and do, figure out some things, because Barry Allen didn't get his powers from a school bombing, and he's not a teenager. The only Flash that's a teenager is Bart Allen, but he's from the Titans, and you can't really put he's not in Justice League. But it's okay because there's like four Flashes, and it's hard to keep track of that many Flashes. So, but I'm thinking he's got a good idea. What I'm trying to get at is here, the main story is good. It's good because he's bringing real world stuff to see how these fine people will solve it. Now, what I also told him that is that now I was kind of thrown off because I thought he was going to use Solomon Grundy as the bad guy, but Solomon Grundy is not really a main person bad guy for a Justice League movie. But then he told me it was the new Green Lantern that he wanted to use as the bad guy first, and then eventually join the Justice League at the end. Now that's where it goes. That's where there's a huge plot hole. I mean, come on. You either have to use Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, or John Stewart. Now, I don't think you can use Kyle Rayner because he was never in the Justice League. So it'd have to be between John Stewart and this guy right here, Hal Jordan. Which guy he plays to get Hal Jordan play, that's up to him. So, but also, how do you incorporate Aquaman? Because you need Aquaman because he's one of the main people in the Justice League. Or do you go the Justice League animated series route where it has Hawkgirl in it? I don't think he should. I think he should just stick to the main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Martian Manhunter 7, the main 7. Because if you add any more, that's just too much going on. Yeah, it worked for the Avengers because the Avengers have Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, uh, Black Widow, and Thor. So that's 8 people. 8 people versus 7 people, and and it's different too because the Justice League is way different than the Avengers. The Avengers are run as a secret organization from the secret part of the government. The Justice League runs themselves, which as a space power up in space. So, all in all, this the beginning of the story is great because, like I said, he's incorporating real world things that are going on now in this world and seeing how this Justice League, how they come together and how they'll be able to stop what's going on. Now, bad guy was, I'm not sure because there's a lot of bad guys that the Justice League has that are individual from each person, but like a Justice League bad guy, I don't know. That means you'd either have to get the Unjustice League or the Doom, excuse me, or get one of the main guys of the Justice League's bad guy to be the main bad guy, and that would either be Lex Luthor or Doomsday. I would push towards more Lex Luthor in a battle suit because that's more of a realistic kind of thing instead of Doomsday or Apocalypse because you haven't really seen Doomsday before, so I don't know if that would work. Doomsday I think would be a little better because everyone knows they've already tried to do Apocalypse. Sorry, I keep saying Doomsday. Doomsday and Smallville, and that ended pretty well from the Smallville season finale, series finale. Sorry. So I would try that. I would do either Lex Luthor or Apocalypse. You can't do the Joker because the Joker's not really that sinister and not yeah. So those are those will be my two main bad guys to have in this movie. Either Lex Luthor in his battle suit or Apocalypse. Because Apocalypse is, he can throw out hypnosis and make all these people do all these kind of terrorist acts, and that's where the Justice League would find out who is really behind all this stuff and go up and fight or try to prevent from Apocalypse trying to invade Earth. So they would all get together and fight him. So, all in all, I am supporting Aaron and his script writing of this movie. And if you want to support him as well, go to Amazon Films slash Justice for All, I believe, and follow that and support that, and hopefully this movie will be made. So I say to you a good day and a good day again.